Konami is one of the most well-known publishers throughout gaming history. With several megaton franchises, they've released tons of games of varying quality over the years, and naturally, some of them were risks. These are the Konami games that defied their expectations and delivered something truly special. Coming off The Medium, which received middling reviews, Bloober Team, tackling a remake of Silent Hill 2, did not instill fans of the series with much confidence. The original Silent Hill 2 is one of the most critically acclaimed games ever made, so fans were keeping expectations for this one a bit low. Thankfully, Bloober Team surprised the online gaming community with a praised and beloved remake of Silent Hill 2, modernizing the title for a new audience while managing to stay faithful to the spirit of the original. Following one of the most public falling outs in the gaming industry, the release of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain was the culmination of a dramatic series of creative differences between Konami and game director Hideo Kojima. After a very rocky road to launch, The Phantom Pain ended up delivering one of the most satisfying, thrilling, and timeless stealth action gameplay systems ever made. Even today, the Fox engine and the missions of Metal Gear Solid 5 still shine very bright. After several years, multiple consoles, and even more releases in the Castlevania series, nobody expected just how influential Castlevania Symphony of the Night would end up being. Snappy movement, a hook of playing as Dracula's son, simple but engaging RPG systems, and a mid-game twist connected with players. Symphony of the Night inspired generations with its game structure, and was really the release that ended up putting the Vania in the Metroidvania genre. After two solid stealth games for the NES with Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid brought Kojima's rudimentary stealth action gameplay to the third dimension, changing the course of gaming forever. Not only did Metal Gear Solid usher in a new era for stealth gameplay with its mechanics, it also revolutionized how cinematics were presented in video games, taking filmic technique to bring the eccentric characters of Kojima's world to life in an engaging way that many players had never seen before. Dance Dance Revolution, or DDR for short, is one of the most impactful games ever made. The iconic floating arrows pointed players into the direction of arcades initially, then later to their own homes. This game and the culture surrounding it opened up many players' hearts to the world of rhythm-based gameplay. While it may be a bit harder to find an arcade today depending on where you live, DDR is still going strong thanks to a loyal fan base, and the inspiration of this title can still be felt in a variety of contemporary rhythm games today. You may be surprised to learn that Zombies Ate My Neighbors didn't sell very well, despite being released in 1993, around the same time as other LucasArts classics like Day of the Tentacle and Sam & Max Hit the Road. Much like these titles, Zombies Ate My Neighbors is bursting with wit, humor, and charm. Players can pick up the game solo or even play in cooperative mode to experience the title's tough but enjoyable gameplay with a friend. Thanks to a modern re-release, players have gone back to the game and given it its well-deserved flowers, accruing a cult following over the years. On its initial unveiling, fans of the Metal Gear saga were unsure about the hack-and-slash direction of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance following Metal Gear Solid 4. At one point, positioned as the next chapter of the Metal Gear saga, Metal Gear Rising is a fascinating piece of gaming history, as it was a massive success for action gaming development team Platinum Games, putting them on the map for many gamers. With some truly hilarious writing that has turned the title into a bit of a meme well over a decade later, plus thrilling limb-severing gameplay, the lasting impact of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is something that nobody could have seen coming. It's not often we see a parody of an original work being able to stand toe-to-toe with said original as a worthy entry into the same genre. Parodius, a parody of Gradius, is able to do just that, with a loop that will have players coming back for more and more. With other ways to play, nobody expected that this title would become one of Konami's most charming in their entire catalog. And those are just some of the underdog titles Konami has released over the years that surprised and delighted players. Do you have a favorite Konami game you picked up with low expectations that left you pleasantly surprised? Be sure to let us know, and as always, you can stay tuned to Game Rant for more videos like this.